Today I will be showing you how to run a full alarm test on your security system. For this demonstration I will be using the Simon XT panel, but my step-by-step instructions will be generic enough to cover all panels. Step 1. Call to have your system put on test for at least 1 hour. This will ensure that the authorities will not be dispatched while you are testing. Step 2. Wear hearing protection. During this demonstration, I will have all sirens disconnected, but while you're running your alarm tests, your alarm system is going to be very loud, so I recommend either earmuffs or earplugs as a must. Step 3. Arm your entire system. On many panels, that's the away setting or the all setting. Usually it's whatever you use when you're leaving. On the Simon XT that I have here, it's pressing motions.
Motions on. Doors and windows on. Motions on.
Which will arm everything. If it's the older version Simon XT, you press doors and windows and then motions. However you do it, just make sure your entire system is armed. Step 4. Open and close an entry-exit delay door. When you first arm the system and you're hearing the exit beeps, simply go to one of your entry doors, open it once, and close it. This will tell the system that you've left. On many panels, if you don't do this, at the end of the exit delay, it will assume you're still inside and it will automatically disarm motion sensors. You want to be able to test those, so you need to open and close the door one time during the exit delay. Step 5. Wait for the exit delay beeps to stop before proceeding on to the next step. Step 6. Now this is where we're going to trip all the sensors in your system, so hearing protection is very important. Make sure you have your earmuffs or earplugs in. We'll start with all the door and window sensors, and we won't disarm the system until we've tripped every sensor. So go around to every door and window, open it up, and close it. Step 7. Test all of your smoke detectors. Most smoke detectors have a test button on them. Many do not though, so if they don't have a test button, they probably have to be tested by a professional. Call our office and schedule a technician to come out and test your system. But if you have these, all you do is press and hold the button. I'm going to put my left thumb over the siren so it's not too loud. But press and hold it, and don't let go. The siren starts sounding, but you have to hold it for a full 30 seconds before it actually trips an alarm signal. So just keep holding it. Once you've held it for 30 seconds, release the test button. It may sound a little bit longer, and go on to the next one. Step 8. Walk through the field of view of all of your motion detectors. There are two types of motion detectors, hardwired and wireless. Hardwired motion detectors usually light up when you walk in front of them, and to test them, all you do is walk through the field of view. Wireless motion sensors, on the other hand, are battery operated, and if they tripped every time you walked in front of them, that battery would go dead really quick. So to save on energy, what they do is when you walk in front of them, they trigger. Then they go to sleep for 4 minutes, some of them for 5 minutes, and then they wake back up and they're ready to go again. So a lot of people make the mistake of walking in front of a motion sensor. It sends a signal, they arm their system, they wait for the minute exit delay, then they walk in front of their motion sensor again, and it still hasn't been the 4 or 5 minutes, and they're wondering why it's not tripping. So just give it a full 4 to 5 minutes before you walk in front of it. Step 9. trip all the panic alarms on your system. Many have single panic buttons, some have double panic buttons. Most of them, all you have to do is press and hold them for 3 seconds. On this particular panel, you can do that, press it and hold it for 3 seconds, or you can press them twice. Step 10. Trigger any other sensors you may have in your system. I've walked you through the basic sensors, doors and windows, smokes, motions, and panic buttons, but a system can consist of many other devices. Consult your owner's manual on how to test them and make sure you test them all. Step 11. After you've tripped your final sensor, wait for an additional 1 minute before disarming the system. I know with the sirens going on, 15 seconds can feel like 1 minute, but you have to wait for an entire 1 minute to be sure all signals get through. Step 12. Disarm the system. If you have hardwired smoke detectors, sometimes you have to disarm your system twice to reset them. If so, just do whatever you do to normally shut it off, just do it twice. On this particular panel, it's all wireless. All you have to do is enter your code. Step 13. Wait a full 5 minutes before proceeding. Give your system time to call in all the cancellations that you just generated. During this time, your system may display all the sensors that it tripped. If it talks, it may be talking to you and telling you all the sensors you've tripped. Just give it a full 5 minutes before proceeding. Step 14. View and clear the alarm history. On most systems, to view the alarm history, all you do is press status,
Door alarm.
and it will display which sensors have tripped. After it's done displaying this, press the status button again.
Smoke alarm.
If it then says disarmed or system is okay or whatever, you're done. On some systems, you have to press the status button twice and let it talk to you twice before the alarm history is cleared. On this particular panel, it's a little bit different. You have to press status,
Door alarm.
disarm,
Disarmed.
one after the other to clear the alarm history. When you're done, though, you should be able to hit status
System okay.
and it tell you that it's okay or disarmed. The 15th and final step. Now that you've tripped all of your sensors, viewed and cleared your alarm history, all you have to do is call in to verify the alarms and have your system set as active again. And you're done. We hope you enjoyed this demonstration. Please check out My Alarm Center's YouTube page for more videos in our how-to video series. Thanks for watching.